Hey guys, it's another Faker here on YouTube. So I haven't made a reaction video in a while, and today I would like to react to these two videos from a Taiwanese perspective. Both of them touch on the history of China and Taiwan, or more specifically, the People's Republic of China and the Republic of China. One using lots of memes and the other using country balls. Okay, so the first one is called China versus Anime. I absolutely love this channel. I previously also reacted to another video they made called A Normal Day in China, and I had a lot of fun, so I'm really excited for this one. Oh my gosh, we're already hit by John Cena with mouse hair. This has to be good. Okay, this is definitely one of the reasons I like this channel, that whenever they make a video about China, they always include the Republic of China as well. So as a person from Taiwan, aka the Republic of China, which is the China that the world mostly avoids talking about, it's just interesting to see its representation in the meme. Okay, but I do have to read this first because it goes really fast. I really do like being stationed at Marco Polo Bridge on July 7th, 1937. This cannot be good. I'm sure the Japanese have no reason to attack us and nothing unwacky would happen. Am I right? Why am I hearing false music? Oh no, the anime girls are here. So, attack on China. Oh no, poor Republic of China. But also not, because they also did the same thing like the 228 massacre. So I guess that's just how most governments are like during that time. I just realized that on the coffin it says Kuomintang. Well, I guess they're not really in the coffin because to this day they're still thriving in Taiwan. John Cena, the savior. Yes, so this is like the cooperation between Chiang Kai-shek and Mao Zedong, like the Republic of China and the People's Republic of China together against the Japanese. Rice. United States. Okay, so again, another super entertaining video from this channel. I really enjoyed it, and it kind of reminds me of something that I've always found interesting. So it wasn't mentioned in the video, but Japan used to colonize Taiwan, and at the time they had this policy called Japanization. So they were basically trying to convert all Taiwanese people into Japanese. So they were forcing people to learn Japanese and make people wear Japanese clothes and make people change their names into Japanese. And this is why a lot of Taiwanese people from the older generation know how to speak Japanese, including my grandparents, and also my grandma has a Japanese name. So they used to have to force people into doing this, but nowadays with anime being so popular worldwide, specifically in many Asian countries, even without this force, many people are voluntarily learning Japanese because of anime, myself included. So I find it very interesting that this video, or just this channel in general, likes to use anime as a representation of Japan back in the days when they were quite known for their attack and dominance in other Asian countries, but at the same time it kind of also shows the current reality that they're dominating people's mind with anime. Like they're literally achieving the same goal they had back in the days without even trying because of how powerful anime is. So I don't know, probably should have just used anime in the first place instead of killing and torturing lots of people. Okay, moving on. So next I'm going to react to My Best Friend Taiwan.
Nancy Pelosi, welcome to Taiwan.
Okay, so this is going to be about Nancy Pelosi's visit last year.
From your own 2-yard line.
I have no idea what that means, but this is momentous day. First time a member of U.S. House of Representatives has visited Taiwan in a 25 years. Don't do it. Don't you do it. She did it! Code red! Code red! Emergency status 4928719957557!
4927, what?
Launch all the nukes. Oh, start training exercise. So this is China's last warning.
Are we under attack? Come on, you bastards! I'll take you all.
Okay, the thing is, they didn't even dare to do anything while Nancy Pelosi was still here, but they immediately launched the missiles all around Taiwan once Nancy Pelosi left. So this whole time they have been warning the US, but in reality, they don't really have the guts to take on the US, and they're basically just using Taiwan as their punching bag. It's super infuriating.
We're not under attack, it's freaking China.
China? What do they think they're doing?
Testing my patience.
Well, they're probably diverting
If
people's
China
attention
thinks
from the
intimidate
problems
me
they
with
have
this
within their
clear
country.
act of aggression, I'll punch him right in the...
Oh there, my Taiwanese buddy. Let's not jump to violence.
You literally just pulled out the pistol to fight an airplane.
What? No, that doesn't sound like little old me. Anyway, I think it's about time you, me, and China sat down and had a chit-chat.
Okay, let's chat. Oh, lovely day for a meeting.
This little military exercise of yours is clearly meant as a threat. Call it off!
A threat? How could any of this possibly be seen as threatening?
Poor fish.
You were saying?
Do you guys hear that? It kind of feels like I'm talking to myself. Because I am! You're me, Taiwan. You're part of the People's Republic of China. Stop pretending like you're independent.
But I am! I am the Republic of China. Big difference.
There's only one China around here, and it's both of us.
Ah!
Everyone cool your jets. What happened to you two? Didn't you two used to be a team? Remember when you guys fought the Japanese together during the Second Sino-Japanese War? That was some crazy-ass teamwork!
Yeah, I guess that really was something, wasn't it?
Get out of here, Japan! This is my country!
Your country? This is my country!
Shoot it down, communist dog! They're invading us!
Did you forget we're in the middle of a civil war right now, you nationalist pig?
We don't even have a civil war to fight if the Japanese will take over. Japan rule!
I do hate these Japanese invaders more than I hate you.
Samesies, bro.
I mean, we already worked together once with the United Front.
Is it sequel time?
But what would we call ourselves?
Second United Front!
I love how both videos portrayed this cooperation as some kind of super great cooperation between the two against Japan, which the Republic of China and the People's Republic of China can think back and feel proud of. When in reality, right before this cooperation, the ROC was actually about to win the Civil War. Like at the time, they almost cleared out all of the communist forces and was super close to securing their dominance in the entire China. But then someone betrayed and kidnapped Chiang Kai-shek and sort of forced him into cooperating with the CCP to fight against Japan. So this was how the cooperation actually happened. And then after this cooperation, the tables just completely turned, which leads to the CCP prevailing and the ROC eventually losing the Civil War and fleeing to Taiwan. So I guess for the PRC, it's definitely a good memory to think back on, but on the other hand, for the ROC, it's probably not as fun to think back on this part of the history. At least when we used to learn about this event in the history class, it was often described as a huge turning point for the ROC to eventually go downhill, and some would even say that it was a mistake that the ROC made.
I seem to remember our partnership only lasting for a few years.
And what a wonderful few years they were, am I right? Man, such good times we had when we were together, working as one nation, one China.
Yeah, until you started being a total asshole again.
Who, me? Are you sure? I think I'd remember if I was...
Just pay attention to the flashback.
Well, I guess we don't have to worry about Japan invading
Oh no,
us anymore.
I just realized that was the nuke in Japan.
You still set on this whole nationalism Kuomintang thing?
It's the best way forward for China. And you still believe that communism is best?
I know it's best. Yes.
I love the art style so much, like even though they're all country boats, you can clearly tell who is who.
They're getting away!
Does this mean we win?
Can I go home now? What is this mythical land we have discovered?
This is Taiwan, you idiot. It's always been here. No, my friends. This is the new capital of the Republic of China. Well, temporary capital until we can crush those communists back on the mainland once and for all. Is it just me or is it sunny out here? Man, I am gonna get such a good tan.
Wow.
You're still mad about me winning our little civil war? Come on, little guy. We've come such a long way. That's ancient history.
It's recent history and you know it.
Oh, you want to talk about recent history? Remember when you ruled your new little island home as a dictatorship for 40 years and imprisoned people for speaking out against you?
You did stuff that was just as bad, worse even. But I've changed.
Yeah, and the ROC at least apologized and even made a Memorial Day to pay respect for the victims, but you're not seeing the PRC apologizing for anything. They're even trying to cover it up by censoring the keywords. It's really funny because I'm seeing myself agreeing with literally everything the ROC country poll is saying. I guess this video really makes quite an accurate representation of the narrative from both sides.
I've been honest democratic nation for decades.
Exactly. See? We both changed and it's time you accept what we agreed on in 1992.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, what the hell are you talking about?
1992 consensus. Don't you remember? We agreed to the One China policy. Now...
Okay, this is really funny because in this consensus, they did agree to the One China policy, but it wasn't specified what this China means. So it basically allows the both sides to interpret this China very differently. So obviously the People's Republic of China would assume that this China means the People's Republic of China, but then the ROC would jump in and say that no, we never agreed to the One China policy with this China being the People's Republic of China. We only agreed to the One China policy when this China is interpreted as the Republic of China. So on the surface, they met a consensus, but in reality, they still did not agree on anything.
Now, you're acting all...
Whoa. You and I remember that meeting very differently. I didn't agree to constant military incursions.
Okay, it's time to get serious. If you don't stop messing around with the US and living in this fantasy land, I'll be forced to use the full military might of the Chinese military to bring you back in line.
I've had enough of your bullying.
Holy sh! Where did that come from? Is that some kind of cool new stealth chopper? Nancy want one.
Lower your weapon, little me.
I'm not little you. I'm my own me.
You'll never be your own you. You're just a me who
Thinks you're a you.
Is anyone else really confused right now?
You can never match my military power. This is pointless.
That's true.
Right. But the United States can, right?
Oh yeah, leave Taiwan alone. America will kick your ass. Probably. I don't
Probably,
know.
yeah.
It's just complicated, okay? Let's just not find out.
Okay.
Fine. I'll call off the training exercise, okay?
Thanks, I guess.
Can we get off this ugly barge? I mean, who suggested we meet here?
You did. I hope you enjoyed your time in Taiwan.
Yeah, well, it was definitely eventful. But don't stress about it. I'm sure China's already forgotten all about this whole thing.
No, not really.
You're already mine, little Taiwan. You just don't know it yet. But you will.
Okay, so about half a year later, at this point, the cross-strait tension is still pretty high, and now another US House Speaker is also planning to visit Taiwan, so we shall see how it goes. But that's basically it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it, so please leave a like if you did, and please subscribe for more reaction videos from a Taiwanese perspective. And also, please do consider supporting me on Patreon. You'll get lots more exclusive contents, and you can even take Mandarin Chinese lessons with me in person, so please check it out if you're interested. I'll leave a link down below. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you again, and I will see you in the next video.